Hello, welcome to Bars and Bells. My name is Lauren. Today I'll be taking you through a kettlebell and bodyweight mobility warm-up. You'll need yourself, a little bit of space, and a light bell to get started. Let's get started with our wrists. Take your hands out front, interlock your fingers. Start rotating your wrists in one direction for about 3 circles. 2, 3. Keep your fingers the way they are. Switch directions for 3. 1 and 3. Unlock your hands, relock your fingers in the other direction that might feel kind of weird, and 3 circles one way, 3 circles the other, and relax. Let those wrists shake out. From here, step your feet slightly wider, extend your arms, and let's take our rib cage for a little slide. Ribs slide one way, and then use your core to pull them back to center and slide the other way. As I do this, I'm trying to keep my shoulders level and parallel with the floor. I like my arms out to the side because it gives that visual feedback if I'm tipping from side to side. Hips are stationary, one more the other way, and then pull yourself back to center and shake it out. We're going to warm up our feet and ankles to get ready for our squats. Spread your toes out wide, roll up to the balls of your feet to find a 2-footed balance. Push into the floor, squeeze your glutes, pull your kneecaps up, brace your core, and then slowly bend your knees forward a little bit. Stand back up tall, lower heels towards the floor. Knees stay straight. Now, gently push your knees over your toes, keeping an upright posture. Let the weight drift forward, lifting your heels a little bit. Then push your heels down. Try to drive your knees more forward. Extend up tall. Push down, grow up to the ceiling to a 2-footed balance. Knees push over your toes. Maybe you go a little bit further than the last time. Stand back up to tall. And then controlled descent. Keeping those feet heavy and flat. Knees push forward. Roll up to the toes. This time we're going all the way down. Knees find the floor, soft landing. Extend your hips, squeezing your glutes. Untuck your toes, hips sit back. Standing back up, extend your hips, squeeze. Tuck your toes, with or without hands. Rocking back to your low squat. Heels find the floor. Stand up tall. Shake it out. Time to get into the kettlebell part of our warm-up here. With your bell, stand back in your squat stance. Pull yourself down into your low squat. Check in here. Are your heels heavy on the floor? Knees are pushing towards over the toes, driving your chest up. Now push down into the floor, stand up tall. Repeat. This time we're going to pick up the bell. Pull yourself back down to your squat. Take your hands in an overhand grip, thumbs down. Use a little whoop to curl your bell up and whoop to stand up with it. Step your feet together. We're going into our halos from here. Taking the bell around your head, ear, back of head, ear, front. Same direction for 2 more. Notice at the back of my halo, that bell is getting all the way vertical again. Now switch directions for 3. As you do this, glutes are squeezed, core is braced like you're in that plank position. Nothing's moving but the bell in your shoulders. Last one. Back to center, step back to your squat stance, pull yourself down, uncurl the bell, place it down, stand up, shake it up. Whew, that got things moving. Now, we're gonna come to the floor. Using our hinge, push your hips back. Walk yourself out to your push-up position. 5 seconds, slowly descend towards the floor. Shoulders are packed, abs are braced. 4, 3, 2, all the way down. From here, we're gonna flip to our backside and work on our glute bridge. Lying flat on your back, chin tucked, arms at your sides for now, feet planted. Check in with your core and your hips here. Right now, my low back is slightly off the floor. I'm gonna start squeezing my glutes and articulating from my tailbone up, lifting my spine up off the floor. At the top here, my glutes are squeezed, my abs are braced, hips are extended, hold for 1,000, and then start coming down one vertebrae at a time. Again, using the floor to articulate your spine and relax. Reset. One more time. Pushing feet heavy into the floor, squeezing glutes, rolling up. At the top here, you're at the top of your kettlebell swing. Pack your shoulders, brace your abs, squeeze 3, 2, and then slowly back towards the floor. Flip over to your stomach, where we'll be performing our plank next. From your elbows, which are underneath your shoulders, making fists, pulling your shoulders down, keeping a neutral head neck, tuck your hips, push the floor away, either to your modified plank from your knees or from your toes. Tuck your hips under, pull the floor together underneath you as if you're trying to ripple the floor below you. Hold for 4. You can hear me quivering. 3, 2, knees come down. Come all the way down to the floor. We'll perform our push-up back up. Chin tucked. From the toes, or from the knees, tuck your hips. Push up. Hips drive back to use your hinge. Extend to tall. Shake it out. Whew. I'm feeling warm, but we got one more round to do. Again, pull yourself back down into your squat. Overhand grip over the bell. Curl it up. Tall. Step your feet together. For a little added challenge, let's try doing a halo one direction and then the other direction. Up to 6 here, 3 each way. Again, squeezing those glutes, bracing core. Nothing's moving but that bell around you. I'm on my last one here. Pull to center, step to your squat, pull yourself low, uncurl, place down. Tall. Shake it out. One more time to the floor. Use your hinge. Chop those hips back, keeping your shins vertical. Then tip forward, walk yourself out. Slow push up down. 5, 4, 3, 2, all the way down. Flip over to your back. For our 2 glute bridges again. At the top, we're going to take our 5-second pause, bracing like we're in our swing. So extend your arms up over your chest this time. Palms face each other, shoulders packed, feet rooted in the floor. Start squeezing, driving down to extend those hips up. At the top, everything's tight. Pull together, top of your swing. 3, 2, control the down. Tailbone's the last to touch. Repeat. Rolling up, squeezing, extending. Hold. 5, 4, 2, and control the down. Shake that out. One more plank before we get up. Over to the elbows and the fists again. Get low first. Pack your shoulders. Tuck those hips under. Brace the core, then lift up. Now pull the floor together underneath you. 10 seconds, squeeze your glutes. Somebody could come and sit on this bench and it wouldn't move for 4, 3, 2, knees, and then come down. We'll do our push-up up from the floor, chin tucked, shoulders packed, 1 unit up. Use your hinge to stand up, pushing your hips back. Extend to tall. Whew. Thanks for joining me on my kettlebell mobility routine. If you'd like to continue with some more kettlebell strength exercises, click here. If you'd like to join me for some more mobility exercises, click here. Thanks for joining. I'm Lauren from Bars and Bells, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.